Good morning, guys, and welcome to Up and Smart. Yesterday, Katie Toe disappointed, and the second rated one, Tallahassee, and the third rated ran second, but not a good run from Katie Toe, finishing in fifth. And yeah, perhaps lesson learned. If you have a PA with 3 outcomes, then maybe don't have to banker only one horse. If you have a bipot with 2 outcomes, you don't have to banker a bipot, because you can still maximize your return by getting both in if your selections are good enough, and you take away the risk by bankering. In the first, we have a Vaal maiden plate, and the best bat figure is in red by a only runner for Doris Sham and Craig Zaki, and Craig Zaki did very well yesterday. Also has the biggest greeny points and has a 32% chance of winning in the form of Chief Rafif. That's only ranked into fourth though. The first rated being Grace from Above with blinkers fitted today does have the best on bat 42, and the second best also has blinkers fitted and has the best overall ranking at 8-1 King Arthur. Third is the Paul Peters stablemate at 4-1 for Warren Kennedy, and has a 6 lengths to find on the green bat figures on bat 42. So I think that's where I'm going to concentrate my first leg of the bipot with. 1 Grace from Above, 10 King Arthur, 4 Quality Joker, and 8 Chief Rafif. Further others to consider: Ikesha for Wei Chong Mowing has some hidden form on the 11.22 bat 168, does have blinkers and tongue tie fitted, and does have the best median speed, so maybe that's a quartet horse option. And the 6th choice, Willow's Wish, which is now the favorite, and does have the best bat C, and does have second best on the bat 84 in red as well, in red behind Chief Rafif. I wouldn't say Willow's Wish is out of it either, so I think those 6 will potentially be your quartet. Maybe Ashley Fortune in the Spirit must be watched for any support in the market as a first timer. In the second race, yeah, I've only got 2 horses, Ocean's Pride and Kissing Booth, into my bipot and PA. And then my next best would be Mont Bleu, the 1, and the 3, perhaps with some hidden bat 168 form, Crusade to Royalty. I think others that consider that could be improving is Just Judy. That's now taking blinkers off at 2-1, and Super Duper, Baron Bottas' only horse for the day. Doesn't have all the best of bat figures, but yeah, this is a maiden plate, and I have to take a chance somewhere, and I'm going to go with 6 and 2, Ocean's Pride and Kissing Booth as the only 2 in the bipot here. If you need to take any more than that, I suggest maybe Mont Bleu, Crusade to Royalty, and maybe, yeah, Skyview, Kissing Booth, Just Judy. Sorry, Skyview, Just Judy, Super Duper. But yeah, I'm thinking Ocean's Pride and Kissing Booth is enough. As you can see at the bottom here, 6 and 2 in my PA, 6 and 2 in my small bipot, with 1 and 3 in brackets. In the third race, I ended up going with Immeasurable as my first choice. I'm not 100% convinced, because the bat figures is 11 lengths worse than the 2000 meter Class C maiden plate best. So that's why the bat is coming in at 11.7. The closer this bat figure is to 0, the closer it is to the record for this class, this distance, and this venue. So if that is a 0, then the venue, the distance, and the class record is very close to. So Immeasurable, my first choice, but a very weak first choice for me. Yeah, the second choice, Naval Guard, Paul Peter Warren Kennedy, taking on this challenge over the distance 8.58 the first time. The last time it ran a 1600 at Turffontein Inside Track, and its best bat figure was the 1400 at the Vaal at 8.58. It's going 600 meters further than that day, so yeah, very much an unknown. One block, my next best, for Paul Matchett and Muzi Yeni, the next best. So yeah, I'm not 100% convinced about this race. Either you can take the chance and say Immeasurable is too good, or you're going to have to go wider. Immeasurable, Naval Guard, one block, Barometer, Intercity, Curfew, and Break Free. That's the 7 in that order. I think this is a tough race to get through. I don't like those kind of distances where we have so much in red. Yeah, unknown is not a good thing in racing. Race 4, we have Arizona Lady as a greenie. And given the best bet is also in race 6 by the same Janssen van Vuren trainer, I think Arizona Lady should have a decent chance here. I have backed it up with Wedding Bliss, the second choice, and Hole of the Moon, the third choice in this race. As you can see, Arizona Lady has also got only a 16 over the 2000 class maiden plate, which suggests that it is definitely not the best in this class over the 2000 meters maiden. So yeah, but I can't see anything else that's any better. These are out of it with very terrible 47s and 34s and 51s and 32s. That needs to improve quite a lot to get to the 16 of Arizona Lady. So I think Arizona Lady is probably a PA banker at the very least, backing it up with Wedding Bliss. Lucky Locus is only runner for the day, and only 2 lengths behind on Exact Course, Exact Distance Bat. And then my third choice is Hole of the Moon, 2, 1 and 3. In the fifth race, I see Love Lies has now been scratched, and after Love Lies was scratched, Anna Capri became a greenie. I do think it's not that much of an open contest, but there is 4 horses that's all in the same kind of betting: 227, 25, 286, 227. So I think those will probably be your important ones. I'm going to go with 1, 4, 2, and 6 in that order, with the next best has to be Ramsey now that Love Lies has been scratched. So I think 1, 4, 2, and 6 is enough. Leaving the 7 in just means that you'll get the favorite twice, and in a small race like this, the money will probably be spot on right at the end, so it's not a bad thing. In the 6th race, Tuscan Winter for me, best bet for today. The bat figures looks very nice, best on bat curve. In fact, it's best on everything except adjusted time, where it's 0.07 behind the best, and speed rating. So it does have quite a lot going for it. It only has a 55.5 kilos. It does now also get ridden by Gavin Larena, which is also the Janssen van Vuren and race 4 Arizona Ladies one. There is no Exact Course and Distance Bat C, but if I just simply look at the performance so far of Tuscan Winter, it ran in a 1160 Turffontein in a time of 57.81, carrying 60 kilos. Now that is very, very good for 60 kilos. Randall Simons was the one taking the ride on that day. You can see that run was the run that made him superior to the rest. Previously, if you take that run out of it, 10.74 versus full velocities 11.8, 11.5, 11.1, there's not much to it, but a 57.81 on adjusted time on the 1160 is very good. Take on top of that, he does have 4.5 kilos less to carry today. Then that's why that bat figure jumps to a 0, the best in the industry or in this class over this distance, and a bum roll figure of minus 16 lengths. 16 lengths better than the class average over this distance and class for bum roll 1200 Vaal Classic. And that's going to be my best bet for today. It was at 5 to 2 last night. I took it at 22 to 10, and it's probably being backed in more and more and more as people realize that that run was really good. It should win, but yeah, I'm saying it should win. I'm not saying it will win, because we all know the racing is not as honest as it should be. Then Portico is my next best with a -13 bum roll year, and also a nice 4.19 bat figure, which is also very, very good. That time of a 58.2 adjusted time, carrying 61 from a 12 handicap, was really good, or 12th draw was really good. And now it takes the 2.5 kilos off the back for Macaulay, and you can see that there is some intent, 15% win and 39% place on Macaulay. So I'm looking at the collateral form at the bottom here. Portico, Dandalat, written in stone, and Tokyo Drift last ran 20th of May together, and on that race of the 20th of May, you can see 4.19, and 20th of May 16.2. So much better Portico than Dan the Lad on that run of the 20th of May. So I'm going to say Portico is my third best, and I don't think too much more can win this race. If I'm looking at the bat figures, 0, 4, 11, and then there's a Valatorio 11 on the hidden 1183, Rock of Africa 14.18 here, there's a hidden on Quenetra 12.85, written stone, there's a 12 from hidden from later on the bat 168. But all of that considered, I'm hoping that it's a one-horse race, Tuscan Winter being the first choice here, Full of Velocity, Portico the second and third choices, and then 365, Rock of Africa, written in stone, and Valatorio with Quenetra, Dandelad, the 7th and 8th. In the 7th race, yeah, I'm going with Forever Mine as the first choice. Forever Mine ran really well, but it has been quite some time. It is Mike de Kock's only runner for the day at 7 to 10. That 5.74 isn't a whole lot better than a 6.3 on Kingsley's Heart. And the Batsy belongs to Janse van Vuren yet again, which leads me to believe that he could also be trying for the double after race 4 and 6, maybe the triple. So Run April Run is my second choice, and Bold Jazz is my third choice with Best Exact Distance Median Speed and Super Rule Bomb Roll 84 and 42 and Bat 84 as well. Then my Kingdom should be looked at, considered for a place if Mr. Kobus's other runner, Ocean's Pride, oh sorry, no, that's Bridget Stipholz, okay, scrap that. So yeah, Forever Mine, Run April, Run, Bold Jazz, Rock the Globe, My Kingdom, Elusive Swan, 7th Kingsley's Heart, and 8th Tiliangus, that in that order. But I do think that 1834 is probably enough in the BIPOC Pick 6 and Jackpot, or PA Pick 6 and Jackpot. But yeah, next best is 6725. In the 8th race, the lucky last year, I'm going to go with a 7 to 1 horse in Rainy Season as my first choice. Spring Chicken, only running his 6th time. You Deserve It, Clinton Binder's only runner for the day, with Raymond Danielson's only ride for the day in second, on a decent 7 in red bat here with a good bat C as well. And then Sean Terry and Lyle Hewitson, that had a double yesterday, Diamonds and Dollars, is my third choice. That also has the best bat C after the scratching of Lady Calavera. And then Blue Moon City is my fourth choice. Also has a really good bat 42 figure here, given that it's best adjusted time, best speed rating, best form, best super rule percentage. All of those in consideration, but you can see it's a quite open affair with the P-Stats 10 races, top rated to finish first, 8% chance on opening betting, 10 on EXP, exotic percentage, overall ranking 10%, greeny points 27, exotic ranking 33, exact distance 22, form 20, statistical form 20, total with curve 20, 22, 22, and here's a 30 and a 33. Bat 42 has a 30% or 3 out of 10 from the previous 10 P-Stats over this 2000 Class E at Vaal Classic, and that belongs to a certain Rainy Season. And the bat 84, 33%, also belongs to rainy season. And bat 168, 22%. It could be 33% because there was a blank in between there. So don't let that put you off that there was 10 P stats. One of these could have been a blank, and therefore that's also then it's actually 3 out of 9 then, and not 3 out of 10 because we had a blank on one of them. So yeah, quite an open finish. I'm going 3, 11, 9 and 15. Rainy season, you deserve it. Diamond dollars. And an interesting Rabia the Rebel at 25-1 that pops up as best overall ranking, 10% chance to win, and best bat CD exact course distance bat, which is actually by quite a bit the best, but there's only 5 that has done the exact course exact distance. All of these has not. So those 5 is maybe 3, 11, 9, 15, and my fifth choice then Blue Moon City. 3, 11, 9, 15 and 2. In the bigger perms you'll see I have added 14, 6 and 12. Perfect Passion, Ball Rolling and Opera Glass. Stephen Moffat's only runner for the day. They do have to overturn quite a disastrous draw from Ballroom and Opera Glass 13 and 14. That's why they're in black, because they're terrible. If they're in green like that showing out, it means they are much better draws statistically. If you look at top 4 opportunities here, Diamonds and Dollars has a 100% chance to run a top 4. Over 10 instances he has run top 4, or not he, the best bat curve has run a top 4 in 10 out of 10 times. Pretty decent. That's how you can set up your very small PAs. Top rated to finish in the top 3. Your best option here does look like a 60% on T total and a 67 on exotic ranking. And sometimes you get some 100% on top 3 as well. So it's actually quite nice to have a look at those. You can also do it the other way if you wanted to pick 6s. Then you quite simple, or bipot, you obviously bipot is to finish in the top 2. So you say, okay, my top rated to finish in the top 2 has a 50% chance. That's not enough for my bipot. I'm going to go top 2. And then you see, exotic ranking has a 95% chance to run in the top 2 in the bipot. Now that's a 95% in this case out of 200%, because you have 2 options, placed 1 to 2. If you change that to only first, it ends into 42%. So just keep that in mind when you do that. Top 3 rated, you'll get over 100% in some instances, yeah, 114% for chance that one of the top 3 rated will run in the top 2. That is how that actually works. And you can do the same at the bottom here on your JTR combo, sorry, on your JTR detail as well. You can use these exact same P-stat probabilities and take your numbers from here as you go along and picking them. Okay guys, that's it. That's actually quite a terrible bad day for me today. I don't like the race card. I'm just going to go best bet and nothing else. I'm going to leave the rest. So tomorrow it looks like there's 2 nice ones for us. So do click on the subscribe button and click on the like, or give us a comment. Things you'd like to see change, things you want differently. Are we talking too much? Whatever the case might be, please let us know what you think, and hope to speak to you again soon.